I'm Eric and my partner Jason.
Hey guys.
And we're here to tell you about firewalls. So Jason, keep going.
Alright, so the technical definition of a firewall is a program or hardware device that filters information coming through the internet.
And there are three ways to control traffic through the internet. And the first way is packet filtering. Packets are run against a set of filters that you set up or pre-existing filters. And if it passes the filters, the packets are sent to the destination, which is in your browser.
Alright, so an example for firewalls is like a car. Going to a road. Like let's say this area is like, let's say Beverly Hills. So a firewall is like, it's like a block. Like, you know those police blockages? Yeah, it's basically like that. Because you don't know what you want, you don't know what's in the car. And like a nice neighborhood like Beverly Hills, you don't want like bombs, you don't want anything going inside. So you hire or like you get a firewall to check the info, because for packets, for the info, let's say this is bad, right? Inside, if you let a bad packet go inside, it has a chance of hacking your entire network. So what this does is this quickly checks your packets and assesses it. If it's good, it just lets it go through. If it's bad, it drops it.
Proxy service, and basically proxy services are a refined search used to prevent viruses, worms, etc. from slowing down your search results.
And there's two types of proxy services. There's a forward proxy, which retrieves a range of sources on the web, and the second one is a reverse proxy, protection and security for the server. And an example is authentication and decryption.
The third way to regulate traffic control is stateful inspection. And so basically it's a new method that compares certain parts of the packet to a database of trust information. So information traveling from inside the firewall to the outside is monitored for specific characteristics. And incoming information is being compared to those characteristics. And if it passes, it goes through, and if it doesn't, it's discarded. Jason, do you have an example for us?
Oh yeah, so there used to be this show that I used to watch as a kid. It was called I think it was called Hole in the Wall. So basically, like, let's say this was the stage, right? Like up here. Oh, they can't see that. All right. So like, let's say down here. Like there'd be a giant wall here. That would end up coming this way. It had a certain like design on it, meant for a person to go through. And there would be a person here. That person had, while the wall was coming here, the person had only a certain range of motion to move in, to mimic the shape of the hole in the wall. If they didn't, the wall would end up pushing them into water.
So we're here to talk about a little bit more on stateful inspection. And stateful inspection is like the newer technology, and it's replaced the older technology, which was static packet filtering. And static packet filtering it only reads the header of the packet that's being inspected. So it was pretty bad because sometimes hackers could get in by just saying reply in the header, and that it will just pass it through. And like viruses and useless information would go through the firewall. So the stateful inspection examines the packet layer by layer, and so basically it minimizes the chances of viruses and everything to pass through the firewall. And we've been doing a pretty good job because they've only been modifying stateful inspection and not making a new method.